so excited for this game. I've been like watching it on Twitter for ages and it looks really cute and yeah. There's a farming sim, but it's sci-fi and like those are two things I love mashed together, so I'm really hoping it's good. Alright. We are in a spaceship. And there's a planet there. And a moon. That moon is really pretty. Is that where we're going? Calypso. Okay. Do I click? Yeah. Okay. Atmosphere toxic. Troposphere stagnant. Ecosphere analyzing. No life forms detected. So we're going there? That doesn't seem like the bestest environment for us to live, but okay. Huh, that doesn't seem right, does it? Toxic air, no life. We followed the coordinates precisely. You've been on autopilot for most of the time. Why would they? There's a robot? Oh, it's glitched out. Cordy. Same as Cordy, I love it. I don't know why we're colonizing that. Steadfast beat. I can't use... Okay, I can use enter. I'm trying not to use my right hand too much because I'm having, like, some wrist strain issues. Sorry about that, buddy. Not sure what just happened. A ship malfunction? Radiation or electromagnetic waves frying the receiver. Weird, but too little too late. Look outside. We're here. I'm seeing so much stuff that we can probably mine. I like gold mining. I'm so excited. So it doesn't look like there's character customization, which is kind of sad. It's a bit of a rough landing, but at least we're both still intact. Oh no, the terminal's broken. We can't buy supplies until we get it fixed. We'll just have to figure it out later. Well, we're here for better or for worse. Uncertain beep. I'm not completely certain about this, Cordy. In fact, the more time we spend here, the less certain I am this was a good idea at all. But I guess it's too late now. We just have to face the music. Well, whatever happens, at least your tracks will be right next to my footprints. So let's go and see what the PGP sent us here to do. Are we just going outside without a helmet? Okay, no, we are. We have a helmet. Okay. Okay, I finally have access to the settings. It didn't have settings before. I will be honest about that. So I'm just looking through things. It's at max? Dude, this game's so quiet. Okay. What now? Movements, matter manipulator, mining laser, spray, gust. Omni tool OS. Scroll, hotbar, Omni tool. Use Omni tool, use hotbar item. Action, interact action. Okay. Your first task. Dear Star Steward, your ship reports a safe landing on Calypso. Here, I'm gonna turn the game sounds down now that I can actually hear it. Okay. As Star Steward, you are tasked with establishing a colony on this new world. Congratulations on your first expedition. Calypso falls under the jurisdiction of the Pan-Galactic Parliament. The PGP is entitled to a share of profits resulting from all human ventures on the planet. Failure to comply will result in the revocation of your title of Star Steward, as outlined in Section 43.4890.55C of your contract, under the heading Punitive Measures Continued. We will provide resources to ensure that the colony in Calypso flourishes. For instance, we're giving you an Omni-Nac, which gathers information about flora and fauna you may encounter on the planet. It updates automatically as you interact with the environment. Your first task as Star Steward is to cultivate the land. All colonies need a reliable source of food. Research your surroundings and clear the area of debris in order to begin farming. The mining laser tool mines resources. The gust tool clears mounds of dust and sand, sometimes uncovering lost items. Okay, your Omniac collects knowledge of new worlds. It fills as you discover new items, and it contains a lot of useful information about surviving on a new planet. Each discovery yields Omnistars that will renew your respect from your peers. Press O to open it. We know, like, nothing. We found copper ore and stone. Whole new world. So we gotta earn stuff. Heat ice crystals with your laser tool to refill your spray tool. Got it. Okay. Then we want gust. So I think that's how you get archaeology. I could be wrong. It was telling us to use the gust tool. No, that's geology. Hey, hello, kitty girl! Thank you so much for 29 months. That's... Dude, some of you are getting to really high numbers. It's... I don't know. I don't know how to word. I guess I'll just mine more of these. I don't know. For archaeology, gust to find artifacts hidden under sand mounds. Okay, that's what I've been doing, but I need more sand mounds to do that. That's V. There's a thing here. How do I get to it? Oh, you right-click it. Okay. New entry. An old beat-up data log. Part 1 and 9. Okay. There's so many resubs happening right now. We're like literally so close to a hype train. That's whack. Okay. How's the game? I don't know yet. I am like 5 minutes in. So, I do not know yet. Captain Valerie Kirk. Kirk? That is a reference and a half. Anyway, reporting for 612551. The last one left. Others vanished at sunrise, swallowed by the wastes. Put Jacobs down after attempting mutiny. It hurts. Planet must be getting to me, making me soft. It's over now. Reduce, reuse, reanimate.
Suwey, D.
Thank you so much for 4 months. We now have a hype train just from resubs. It's been a long time since I've had a hype train. That's so cool. Hey, check-in. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Things are chill. I'm getting some good work done. I'm working through a certification right now. So, yeah. I've been productive. And Ranger Troop 46, you're just
You are what
flexing.
you eat. That means cannibals are only human rangers 7 death.
You are flexing, Ranger. That's almost 4 years, right? So boy, that's like 4 years, right? I'm not being dumb. Yeah, that's like 4 years. Ranger just resubbed.
48 months is 4 years.
I know 48, but yeah, no, yeah, true, Pox. You're at what? What are you at? 55.
Fox
Yeah.
got them their first medal.
Yeah, he has a founder's badge. Anyway, leaving these logs forever finds them. Learn from my mistakes. Can't realize a dream with nothing but your wits. If the storms don't get you, the loneliness will. Being watched now. Can hear the voice. Its voice. Have to go. Sending off Bulkhead Val. Okay. There's nothing more in this direction, I don't think. At least nothing I can access right now from what I can tell. I need more sand to demolish. There's some. Fireworks going ham right now? Not here, luckily. Teddy was second? Yeah, it sounds about right. That does sound about right. You have been here since the beginning. What's this? Oh no, I just need one more. Nothing. Come on. Not getting anywhere. Oh, we have a hunger meter. Not a worry yet. I don't know what the Omni tool does. Anyway. That didn't get us anywhere because we just got one of the seeds we already had. I don't know, man. It's kind of... I don't know. At the same time, it both feels like I've been streaming for as long as I have and doesn't. Performing activities drains stamina some more than others. The later it gets at night, the more exhausted you will become. Sleeping in your bed to refill stamina. Got it. Alright, Smart Locker Blueprint. Omnipot Blueprint. Survey Farmstead Region. Little is known about Calypso. We've uploaded the coordinates to your Omni tool where survey data is needed. Your Omni tool converts these coordinate points into AR beacons when you're nearby. Go to each coordinate in your Omni tool will collect data about Calypso. Complete the survey task to expand your Omni tool world map. Okay. And this is the map I have, which is nothing. So that's data log 1. So this is another one. Don't worry, girl. We're leaving too. Now that we have anywhere to go, focus in, release the latches, unscrew the plates. Back to better times. Used to put starships together. Real good at it too. At least until the PGP interfered. Impossible regulations make themselves look good. Wait, no. Not the navigation module. Plasma's beam right through the sensors of CPU. Shoot, there's no fixing this. Jacobs, you fool. How often did we argue about this? Sometimes pulling the trigger is a kindness. Stranding me here is a death sentence. It's found me again. Need to hide. Wonder what it is. How do I know where each of the coordinates are? Ah, like this. Ah, so I'm capable of using it once I go there, it looks like. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so I can use it in this region. What about up here? No, there's nothing. Okay. So it's just explore and found all the things, it looks like. Which this is just like letting me access new areas I'm allowed to farm in, it looks like. It looks like this darker soil is where I'm allowed to farm. So it's gonna turn some of it dark? No, but I can now see that I'm at the farmstead. I'm not sure where my house is. Talk. It just says beep boop. Hey Akmir, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. So I can't turn any of this into crops, sadly. Oh, there's another area here. Oh, but I have to break that big rock, I think. Okay. Wait, so what's my current task? Nothing. I assume I'm probably just supposed to sleep. Fabricator. So I can make wood, a yellow crate, packaging, smart locker, fabric. So I can just make different things. I can't repair that, so all I'm really able to do right now is sleep. Alright. Hey, sleeping's good, Akmir. My day's just starting. Yep. Got a new delivery I need to pick up. Farming supplies. Dear Star Steward, in order to expand the farm and grow more produce, you will need to purchase farming supplies. These can be bought from your leader terminal. To get you started, we have generously provided you with a delivery pad and some basic supplies. You can find these basic supplies on said pad outside your RV. Please remember that you must continue to expand the farm in order to stay on top of the demand for food in our growing colony. Should you fail to grow enough food, the colony will shrivel and you will be fired, starved to death, or both, depending on circumstance. P.S. You will be unable to buy supplies if your land terminal is broken, but we are confident you have treated our property with care. Well, that's not good. Because, the land terminal do be broken. So... surprised there's no auto move button. There doesn't seem to be. It looks like you have to drag. Select the matter manipulator and use it on fertile soil after tilling. Alright, yep. That is very straightforward. Hey Suwey, bien, you too? What's that? Ah, it's just more of, more unknown dirt. So we will, do farming here. It's a robot friend. It's just kind of our companion. The game said we got it as a Christmas gift one year, now we just kind of have it and it's our companion. Alright. So then I can use this button. Like that. I does not work as an inventory. E does. Okay. There's gotta be a quick transfer button. There's no way they didn't make a quick transfer button. Where's the controls? Inventory is E. We figured that out. Ha! Alright. Balanced meal. Get nutrient paste. I brought some nutrient paste with me. It's in QWERTY's storage unit. To access it, I need to talk to QWERTY, then open his storage. Okay. If you do not eat, you'll start the next day tired. Eating food restores some stamina and can provide bonus effects. Until you can harvest crops, you're stuck with eating nutrient paste. To eat, select and use food from the hotbar while hovering over the character. There you go. Until it tells me to do more, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Apologies. I'm sneezy. There you go. Okay, so I can walk and do it. Okay, that makes it better. Much, much better, actually. So we need 2 more rows. There's 6 others of me? Huh? I'm not sure where you got that from. Such a weird shape to be working with, but that's okay. I will do it efficiently, because if I don't, oh my gosh. Eh. Okay. Oh, I accidentally opened the console. Oh, look, I can break that. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to go to the next day. I called myself Sneezy. Oh, I get it. That took me a bit, sorry. Oh, that's like an earthquake. Do you feel the ground shaking, or is that just me? Shaky beep. Oh, we can access over there now. Looks looks like we can cross over now. I wonder where it leads. What's this thingy? Relaxation error. Dear user, QWERTYbot has set up a relaxation area outside. Enjoy. Okay. Oh, another research coordinate. Okay. Nah, no. It's funny. I like it. This area is massive. This is gonna be where the coordinate probably is, though, because this is where fertile soil is. And not necessarily will be the case, but it's possible. I don't know, that's the way it seemed to work before. Maybe not. Oh? Okay. What's this? Eloricite ore. Okay. Oh, we got a Starship black box. Okay. Oh, we shall wonder. Oh, there it is. So we're at this canyon now. Alright, what are we supposed to do with the canyon? I assume these will go away eventually. That's what it looks like is going to be the case. If I mine more of this, do I get like more info on it? I don't think it works that way. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, this is iron ore. I don't know if I actually collected this yet. No, I have. Or at least, like, we're not being like, oh, new thing. I know, isn't it different, Rainbow? I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying this game so far. Alright, so we'll go take care of our crops. Don't know why they have question marks. Don't know what to do about the question marks. But they have them. I can tell you that much. No, I can get all three. There we go. Oh, you right click on them. And it updates them. So it's showing the different phases. Okay. I think I'll just keep like clearing the area and getting resources. So it feels like a waste not to. You know, that's how you usually approach these games at first. Bauxite ore. This light beige / red brown rock is rich in aluminum and gallium. Hi, Delphine! I'm doing well. I've been very productive over the last little bit, which has felt nice. Yesterday I had a very productive day. I also had fun hanging out with friends too. Online, not in person, but, you know. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not like any closer to getting a job or anything, but I am working, so I'm focusing on the certification for a little bit. Just because like that's gonna help with the job search probably, and job searching right now isn't very good. We want to wait till like honestly just like a week longer, and then it's gonna be a better atmosphere because we'll be on to the new fiscal year for most companies. Here, I'll Google it to see the exact dates, but apparently it's like near the end of a fiscal year right now. It's like on that cusp, and like getting hired in that time period is really hard. Fiscal year. Yeah, so it looks like it changes. It changes per company, it looks like, actually. But apparently a lot of tech companies, their fiscal years, like, ending around now. Tech. Let's add the word tech to it. So, like, I don't know, it looks like it's all over the place, but job searching just wasn't going well for me. And so I decided that I'd focus on the course that I'm taking instead for a little bit. I'll probably get back to job searching real soon. But, you know, also kind of just need a break every once in a while for my own emotional well-being. Because, like, job searching is brutal. So, probably for the next, like, week or so. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll start doing some more job searching again, but... yeah. Is the game a bit too loud? Here. The sound effects are a little loud. That's better. Okay, we have now eaten. Like, I complains about being tired, but we still have, like, a quarter of our energy for the day left. It's interesting. I wonder if eating food will, like, permanently increase it and stuff once we can make our own food. Right now, we just have nutrient paste, which makes sense that it's, like, pretty minimal. Alright. There we go. So, I'm just doing that because might as well clear stuff out, get resources, while we have energy. Feels like it'd be a waste not to. I tend to be that way in this type of game, though, when I first start. Omniforge introduction. The Pan-Galactic Parliament has taken note of your efforts to expand the outpost on Calypso. Attached to our Fabricator blueprint and an ISRU Omniforge blueprint to further assist you. Use the Fabricator on board your ship to construct items from blueprints and materials. Okay. Craft Omniforge. I need more Eldrasite ore. Okay. Do I have info on what gives that? It's that one. So that's the one. Let's go take care of our crops first. So first off, new phases. Oh, I'm back.
Might
Okay.
have been on Twitch's end.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't trust it because our internet's been finicky the past couple
Oh,
days. Okay. Well, that's alright, I guess. It's not alright, but you know. Just gonna spend the in-game day today working on getting this stuff. Nah, we'll go back now because we got what we needed. That looks like water. Wonder if it is. Maybe we'll be able to do some fishing or something later. Machines must be placed within range of a power source to function. Okay. I'm sure this counts as a power source. To refine ore. In processing. Well, I'm gonna wander away. 'Cause I'm not patient. Let's go see if it's done. No. Nowhere near done. Okay. I will just keep doing this though, because I can. And there's no reason not to. Let's check now. You can see I'm very patient. What is that? What do I have? I don't know. Aluminum ingot. It can be further refined too. Probably won't. At least not right now. Alright. I'm also partially doing this because it's something to do while I wait for the game to process stuff. It's watery noises. This has to be water. We're not allowed over to it yet, though. I also like how they're making a mechanic that kind of forces you to eat, because a lot of these games don't. You know? Alright, I'll go check on the machine again. I wonder if I can put the aluminum alloy into it, like if that's gonna do anything. I dropped it. No. Okay, what about this? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep mining. Might as well. I literally see no downside to it, so... I mean, maybe I'll be like, dang, I wish I didn't mine all that, but... In these games, it doesn't really usually happen. Usually I'll be like, oh, I already have the resource because I went mining. You know? So... I'm gonna hope that's the way it goes. Alright. think I can get this done. Yep. Alright, then we'll move back to the fabricator. And then I get copper. I assume this is like adding info. Yeah, it is. Vaguely. Not the best info, but it is adding the info. We could just continue eating, but I'm gonna wait till we have more food. Just to make sure we don't end up, like, causing issues. Is this a dream? Parting beep. Yeah, it's been hard to keep smiling lately. Defeated beep. Tell you what, why don't we take a break? Just us, the hollow fire and the stars. Do you think we've made a mistake? Just so desolate, there's nothing here. Sad beep. Oh, I had no idea it would be so empty here. It's so dark, so cold. How are we supposed to make a home for ourselves out here? When I look out into the dark, I swear it looks back. I don't feel safe. I feel insignificant, like a space dust circling a nebula. Melancholic beep. No. I assume we eventually get friends. I'm surprised we're not getting communication from, like, the outpost, like, hey, why the heck aren't you communicating with us? You know? Feels like they should be communicating, like, hey, what's going on? There we go. Because these are showing the different stages of these. All of these seem to take forever. These are pretty quick, so same with those. These are a bit longer. Anyway, we shall water everything. About our daily tasks. Oop. There we go. And then we mine stuff. Not really sure why we mine stuff. But we're mining. Maybe it will give us more stuff we can craft. I don't know. Once we're done with this, we've processed all the ores we can. We've processed all the ores we can at least once now. So, like, we can get different things. Smart locker. Okay. A silver crate. Junk sign. Red crate. We can make a pot. Okay. So not a whole lot yet. We don't have any new quests. Oh, we can slowly befriend him. I assume by chatting with him. I don't know. We'll go sleep again. Maybe we need to find more of those Omni Stars to get more story. So maybe we need to focus on like getting rid of dust from places. Maybe that's like the focus we need to be having. Maybe we're waiting for our crops to be done. It's not really communicating, so I'm gonna have to take some guesses here. Which, like, it happens. I can make guesses. Is that done? No, it's at the stage before done. Is that almost done? Like so. Oh, not enough. There we go. There we go. So I'll wander around and see if we can find stuff to do this too, because that seems to be giving more story. Also gives me more crops to plant, which is fun. But might as well see if we can get more story out, because that might be like what's stopping us from seeing more progression at the exact moment. I don't know. It's a pure guess, but that's what we got to work with. Alright. Not seeing more dust, which is fine. So what I'll do is I'll head over to the other area and see if we can find some dust. Or some sand mounds to dust, I guess is the better way of wording it. Alright. Because these are what gives us more lore. Because we get those, logs. That are definitely not a reference. You know? More milkroot seeds. So that seems to be like our renewable crop. What is this? Long fluted claw. The bottom looks like it may have been serrated. Maybe it was cutlery. Curious. And we got more milkroot seed. I don't know why I'm rolling my R's suddenly. Don't mind me. Okay. I'm not sure that this is fine. Rodriguez could fix this. She could fix anything. Need to think like her. Nav mod. Too complex to fix. And fabricate something dirt simple. Enough to reach the nearest colony. PGP once sent us a way to neutralize planetary defenses on Europa 5. Told us their cannon battery was under maintenance. They got the date wrong. Made it through somehow. Stray shot took out the coolant. Rodriguez stopped the guns from going critical. What is that noise? That stupid thing is broadcasting now? No, it's 2 weeks early. No, no, no. Okay. So don't know what the thing is, but okay. Oh, we need to mine to get anywhere here. What's this? A dragonfly-like insect with 3 heads, preserved in amber. Weird, I don't recall seeing amber anywhere on this world. Huh. Not sus at all. Ooh, new area. Oh, I need to survey this place. Ooh, and a new type of ore. Palisite, a gray metallic meteorite fragment covered in green-yellow paradots. So I'll try doing some mining on that. There's a hole here. No earthly clue what this room thing is. It's kind of like solid but also liquid at the same time. Okay, I can't do anything with that. So I'm searching for more of these. Nova Pop. Bioluminescent alien fruit pops up under pressure to release a blisteringly fiery sweet taste. Okay. So I think when exploring new areas, I should be focusing on any kind of lore that they can give me through these, and then any kind of new ores. That seems to be where the focus should be. Is this the ore I get all the time, or is this a new one? I think I've had this one before. Yeah. I think I'm understanding the flow of things. Nice fossilized egg, roughly fist-sized. What an omelet I could make with this. Alright. Is that sand? No. This is sand. So this is another one of the spots. There we go. Another seed. Okay. Another data log. Need to calm down. Clouded minds end lives. Nutrient paste machine broke down again. Breaks every month. Breaks after the storms too. Routine maintenance will get my mind off things. Focus in. It's quiet now. Used to be so noisy. We thought we had it made. Finally found a place for ourselves. Set our base up in the caves. Went raiding whenever supplies got low. Tried to reduce casualties at first. Things changed on Epsilon 3. Lost 6 good men. Had to put my subordinates first. No. The nutrient-based machine is busted. Critical parts are broken. It can't be fixed. Well, that's a kind of disastrous situation for them. This is a new area. Jewel fruit seed. A Martian fruit named after its shape. The fruit is fibrous like mango and tastes incredibly sweet. Doesn't sound bad. What's this? Scarlet sodium. This red shard-like metal is often used on non-Earth worlds to make scarlet salt. We're going to so many different places. I'm just like wandering now. And I guess there's a lot of area that I can access that I didn't realize I could. There we go. Those are new crystal types around us. I doubt I'll be able to find my way back quickly though. I'm so bad at my sense of direction. Okay. Old data log. Stay calm. Keep your grip firm. Aim the stim pack. It hurts so much. Focus. Middle of the thigh. Don't black out now. Release the safety. It's stuck. Press the emergency release. Come on. That's better. It won't last for long though. Really Zingu now. He'd fix me right up. Gone though, like everyone else. It's all over. Got hurt bad trying to get the parts. Had to crawl back. No nav mod. No hope. As if my miserable luck could change. I wanted to believe there was a place for us, but that and trauma were all we had in common. Disagreements turned deadly. People began to disappear. Expected the inevitable betrayal, but not from Jacobs. That's how life is. I'm forsaken. Okay. Some more jewel fruit. See where this goes. And this is why I have gotten distracted. I have no idea where we are right now. That's okay though. I wonder if there's a certain time of night where we'll like pass out from being out too late. There you go. All is well because we've eaten. You're not that tired, you'll be okay. So this is clearly a route that will open up with time. Alright. As an open-minded person, I can only conclude that this creature must have looked astoundingly ugly. Okay. Sure. Got more jewel fruit seeds. Oh, is this the last data log? No, they're all over the place. We found 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. No food left now. Water's low too. Need to leave ASAP. Thought the things through. Got a plan. Not much of one, but my best bet. I'll use parts from the alien ruins. Need to rig up a basic nav mod. It won't get me far, but far enough. Remember when we found them? We were so excited. Alien ruins are everywhere, but active ones? That's unheard of. We didn't want to share it. We wanted secrets for ourselves. Tried everything we could, didn't learn a thing. But I don't need secrets now, just parts. If I can pull this off, I'll mend my ways. I'll go straight again, see if I can get off this frozen landscape. It's back again, watching me closely, trying to say something. But what? So we can see Seaside Canyon now. So I'm curious if my character is gonna just straight up like pass out from exhaustion. Because I could see it happening. I also wish the game did show me a little better as to like what each new area, like when a new area starts. So can't go there. That's red. I assume that means, hey, you should run back. Thing is I don't know how to run back because I don't know where I am. I mean, okay, so we need to go to the top left of this biome, most likely. It's getting late. I should rest. I know, but I have to figure out how to get you to a place where you can rest to do that. Alright, we're back at the canyon now. Noah nut seed. Alright, resilient extraterrestrial crop that thrives in any environment. Named after the pores which coat it in water. Okay. Alright, we should go to bed. Worried my character's gonna like pass out. Let's try doing another type of research too, or like processing. That can't go in. Totally fine. All right. End of day. From Mom, are you eating right? Hey kiddo, sorry you're not a kid anymore. I just can't stop thinking about you as my little dove, no matter how old you get. I wanted to check in and see how you're doing on this great big adventure of yours, and offer some motherly wisdom, which is to remember to feed yourself. Cooking is an important skill, and yeah, it takes time to learn, but I believe you can do it. I imagine you out there in that new colony just eating raw ingredients, and it upsets me. So please, for my sake and your own, cook your food. I've attached a C35 cooker blueprint in case you don't have anything to cook with, and your favorite raspberry pie recipe. I hope it makes that new colony feel like home. Okay, that was all I wanted to say. I won't go on about it anymore. I just worry, you know. Take care and maybe call every once in a while. Mom. Alright. So we have cooking for Astro Mom. Alright, let's go ahead and do the battle real quick. Alrighty. Oh, my wrist hurts. I hate it. I know I need to like work out so that it's not an issue, but am I doing that? No. I in fact am not doing that. How do I have no assist? Because like, are these ones not mine? No, they are, and they attacked it. Okay, I got a kill. Hey Perry Perry, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. There you go. And then we want to go toward the skin chest. Oh, we used the skin chest. I'm glad you're doing well, man. Things are alright here, too. Not amazing, but not bad. You know. I can't really complain, but like, it could be better. I'm emotionally stable, so that's a big increase from how I was before. Gas cooker, so I need more steel ingots and more aluminum ingots. So I was thinking, kitty cat, come here. Oh, go here. Interact with fully grown crops to harvest them. I want to put these in here because I don't know what else to do with them. I assume I just need to make like a proper chest, but I haven't done that yet. What is this? Peridot. Alright, let's go grab our crops. Okay, so we figured this one out. So its harvest is 2 to 4, and green waste 1 to 3. So it gives me seeds when I harvest too, which is good. Alright. Oh, and it gives me more than I started with. Good to know. I'll go ahead and plant some stuff. Just whatever I'm holding right now, honestly. There is a fly bugging me.
Okay, it's bugging me too.
Oh, good. If he's bugging you, then it's okay.
No.
You walked into that one, Sue boy.
I didn't walk into crap.
Yeah, you did. Ugh. I wish I could destroy this. And then put that there. Oh, I can. If I put on all sides, maybe it'll disappear. I don't know. I don't know how the crystals work. Alright. Planting things. Keep expecting I to be inventory. It's not. It's E. We can't put it there. Okay. That's fine, gotta learn. Let's do one more row this way. There we go, and we shall water it all. Oh, this changes my watering shape. I can't do the shape I want. Rude. Do it like that. Boom. That'll work. So what do I need for the cooker? I know I need steel, which you get from the iron. That's all I need. Okay. So I just need to go around and find iron to get rid of. Well, not get rid of, but mine. Words are hard. There we go. Your favorite phrase, this could be better, could be worse? Yeah. I'm mentally stable. I'm happy. You know, like right now, like, while job searching, being mentally stable is, it's a feat on its own. Hey, Jolly, how did you go? How did you go? What are you doing? You need to figure out the perfect way to hang up photos. Ooh, tape to the top of your monitor. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm just trying to mine this right here, iron ore, because it could become steel. Alright. You know, we need steel to make, like, anything, so. Kind of looks like we can go this way. Can't, but it looks like we should be able to. I'm getting to the end game. Or to the end of days now. I wasn't managing that before. I guess having specific goals do that. I wonder if this game has good controller support. My wrist is killing me. And it kind of feels like a game that would. Let's check it. Alright, so you change where your cursor is based off that. This is like that. How do I... Okay. Got it. Controls are very explanatory. Ooh, this actually feels like it's built for controller. Actually, now that I'm playing like it, that feels how it's supposed to be. Nope. A. Got it. Then right stick. Eh. What? How do I nab it? Huh? Okay. Menus. Oh, so it's using the D-pad mostly. Okay. Got it. Dolly, thank you so much for that raid, man. How's it going? How are you doing? Still not making sense of this. How do I work these menus on controller? Very confused. So you do have a thing here. Just vibing today. Hey, what were you up to? Oh, Ranger, it's S-O, not shout out. Or you can do that, yeah. Thank you. Ooh, dude, Sunhaven's so good. Why am I not understanding the controls? It must not be built for that. Because, like, no buttons are doing anything. These are... I'm pressing the shoulder buttons, the triggers, D-pad. This can move around a cursor, but that doesn't do much when I can't use the cursor. So I can go in and out of it, but I am going to have to use mouse to do this. Okay. I'm mostly going to be playing with controller. Oh, does this not work either? Oh no, this does. It's just kind of... Okay. Can you get that out of my screen, please? Oh boy. This isn't built for a controller. I have broken it. I'm gonna somewhat play it on controller, but it's definitely not built for it. Because, as you can see, I managed to break it by using controller. Another hard day of work, Cordy, but that's colony life. I'm glad you're here to share it with me. It's a bit more bearable with company, isn't it? You want to take a walk? Yeah. I know life out here is tough and it's not what either of us expected, but there has to be a bright side, right? Things have been a bit easier in the past few days. Maybe our luck is finally starting to turn. And there's so many possibilities out here, right? We could be daring explorers. Can I get rid of this? Swashbuckling beep. Brilliant scientists. Analytical beep. No, I don't want to. Oh no. Oh gosh. Or we could just live quiet lives as farmers. Encouraging Oh! That's strange. That's holographic. Oh! By moons above. Oh, I don't know what I said. Determined beep. This would be rude to refuse the invitation, huh, Cordy? Really? They're gonna give me a long cutscene right now? Well, I have the game glitched. Alright. Yep, that's fine. I'll just read as much of it as I can. What is all this? Wondrous beep. Oh, Cordy. What's happened to my buddy? You must repair the... I don't know what that said. I couldn't read it. Finish what was, I assume, started. That's a guess, though. Cordy, no. Did you break down? I can't get any parts out of here. Please. Please don't leave me. Don't leave me all alone. I can't get over how I managed to glitch this. Cordy, I'm so sorry. After all this time, if only I knew how to repair you. If only we'd never gone to those stupid ruins. How do I do this without you, buddy? Okay. I can now quit. And hopefully get rid of that. Oh my gosh, I have to completely quit the game. Okay. I managed to break it, so now we have to completely reopen it. Oh no. I don't even know if it's going to be releasing into early access or like main access. But yeah, there's not full controller support yet, which there might be on release. Oh gosh, I have this again. Nice. There we go. Oh, we forgot to eat. Nope. There we go. So I'm still working towards this. Do we have enough now? We do. Let's put it right here. So I can do raspberry pie, winter root stew, roast carrot, veggie stew, and baked potato. I'll do a roast carrot. And we'll eat it. Okay. I'll keep surveying that one area though. Oh wait, no, we gotta take care of our crops. There we go. I do not like this weather. It's so hard to see. I'm sure it doesn't look good on stream either. But I cannot change the in-game weather, so... Alright. I can't tell if this is built for controller or not, because like it doesn't have full controller support, but it feels better on controller. So it's kind of confusing. You know, like I guess obviously it's not for controller, but then why does it feel, like why does the controls feel really good on controller? If that's the case, you know? So I'd found an area off this way. I also feel like I move a lot faster with controller, but maybe, I don't know, because that doesn't seem to actually be the truth. So I don't know why it feels that way. All I know is my wrist is hurting a lot less using controller than it was on mouse and keyboard. So I'm sticking to it. Oh, our movement speed is changing because of the wind. That's what's happening. Alright. So apparently to the left, there's another place we can go to, but I don't know if we actually can right now. I assume it's blocked off. Yeah. Alright. So we can't go that way, we can't go that way. Can we go straight down from here? So if I just focus straight down. Let's see if that's blocked. Yeah, it is. Okay. So then we know, I think both of the Seaside Nexus ones are blocked. So we don't actually have more to explore right now. Which is fine. Let's go ahead and read this. Which one is this? 5. Another bloody storm, and it takes out the power too. Jacobs, this was all your fault. You and the idiots who backed your little mutiny. You think you can turn on me and leave me behind here? Have you forgotten who I am? I forged us into the most feared pirates of the galaxy. Without me, you'd still be backwater thieves and broke veterans fighting over a few dozen Youngie. I led the storming of the SC Valiant. I stole the intel on Netturn 4. I masterminded 36 successful raids. You think you better than old bulkhead Val now? I think she's past her prime, huh? Once I get off this rock, now what? Another transmission? More than a month early, too. Wait, I recognize some of these words. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the area. Because actually we want to go check out, see if we can go to that alien place. I didn't mean to be here. That's okay. We'll just go up here. Plus there's more to find here. I haven't actually finished going through this area. See? Another one. This number 4. Breathe in, count 4. Breathe out, count 4. Don't panic. Everything will be fine. You've been through worse. Remember the sages Salinas? An entire company of soldiers, out of food, out of ammunition, still held on, even after McLeod betrayed us. Even after I was the only one left. Even after I lost my arm. 26 days later, help arrived. But no help coming this time, right? Nor should it, after what I did. So think Val. Crew disappeared. Nav, Mod, is destroyed. Out of the tungsten. No rescue. Is there anything I can do? Speak of the devil, it's back again. Wonder what it is. I mean, they're very purposely not telling us what it is. There we go. So that's broken. I can't go very high up there. Nothing happens here. It's not doing anything. I clearly am unable to do anything with this. Okay. It was worth checking, but I think we're best off just going back. I do want to see what it takes to make a crate, because we have a lot of like random stuff we don't need. So for a crate, steel ingots. There's like the fancy one that takes aluminum as well. Alright, so we just need to get a little bit more steel ingots, which I think already are in here. Yeah. Okay. So let's just go ahead. What color do I want? Doesn't matter. Let's do steel. I'll just start placing them here for now. Oh, they're truly decorative. I can't put anything in it. Okay, so the other one is for actually putting stuff in then, I assume. So I need... This is real stone. It's copper. That's not going to get me what I want. So I need to mine some stuff. We'll do it the next in-game day. Alright. Nothing new today. Alright. I got seeds to plant. Oh, we gotta make more. That's okay. Get rid of that. Then we will... open this whole thing up. There we go. And he asked for 3 seeds, but we'll be planting more. At this rate, we definitely will be planting more. do, do, do. And that. Then, I don't know, this. Doesn't really matter the pattern I do this in, as long as I get them all. It's fun to see, like, if I can do them all in a easy way, though. Let's go ahead and get more for later me. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna be looking for the one right there. Not the one I'm mining right now. This one. I only need 2 of it, but I do need it. So I'm just checking for it real quick. There you go. Then I'll see what I'm low on and do some mining. Because there can't be a harm in like trying to get the materials that I don't have a lot of. So what we need is we need like iron, not copper. We need like iron and that other one. So I'm gonna check this whole area and get all of them from the farmstead for now and just make sure. Honestly, I'll get everything but rocks from the farmstead right now. That feels like the smart way of doing things. Really? I can't reach this. That's so rude. That's so rude. Okay. So I will grab copper just because it is an ore. But yeah, getting stone has no purpose from what I can see. So I'll just work through getting all of the ores and stuff from everywhere. As that seems to be the effective thing to do right now. I don't care about stone. I'm like barely into this game. I'm already like, I don't need more stone. There we go. But yeah, inventory space is about to be an issue, so I need to take care of it. I don't know, maybe I'm approaching this like way faster than most people do, but trying to figure out the overall flow of the game. Understanding the gameplay cycle quickly is something that can help you through games a lot. But I'm still figuring out this one because like it's a little weird. Because sometimes I'll get quests in the morning, sometimes I won't. And I don't know what the qualifying factor of like what makes it so you do or don't is yet. I think it might just be waiting like a certain number of days or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the farmstead done with grabbing ore. Let's go ahead and make some while we're here. Actually, no, this isn't the one we want to do. We want to do this one. There you go. Go ahead and pause. Hey, Suwey, what are we gonna do for dinner? Because it's 9 p.m. And we gotta pick something. I was under the impression we were doing stir fry today.
No, we're not.
Mm. Are we gonna end up just going
I
through?
can't make stir fry. I don't know how to make stir fry.
No, that's fair. Are we probably gonna end up going through like a fast food
We
thing
could.
then? I'd rather get Chinese.
Chinese is too late now.
It is?
Yeah.
I mean, I said something earlier. If I wasn't streaming, I would be down to make something, but I'm streaming, so...
Mm.
Alright. Cooking stream? I'm good. We don't have, like, the equipment for that anyway. So I wouldn't be able to. Make Suwey cook? He doesn't want to.
I just cooked yesterday.
Yeah, I know you cooked yesterday.
I was talking about I don't particularly want to right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I could.
What would you cook?
Mac and cheese? Forgot.
Oh, that's what I want.
Hmm?
That would be ideal. I do really want your mac and cheese,
I
but
was
like...
also thinking about doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be fine too.
But I think it'd be better to do it today.
Yeah. And then do Chinese tomorrow. Yeah. Or I could cook.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Yep. We are starting to get to nighttime in game. Totally fine. I'll just bring my character back. So we have finished mining out all the ore in this region. Here, I'm gonna put the rest of this in. Though, I should be able to make a proper chest now. So what I thought I was making before was a chest, but it wasn't. Well, it turned out not to be one. So we'll see if this smart locker is a chest. It is! Alright. All the stuff that seems to not really have much point to it will go in there. Beyond, like, the initial finding, at least. What's this? Potato. Dear Star Steward, recruitment is vital to a successful colony, as new residents may run shops, provide upgrades, or offer other essential services that we're legally required to provide. Here at the Colony Outreach Committee, we manage volunteer colonists and recommend them to Star Stewards. Due to your difficult situation, we have dispatched Aaron Hernandez to Calypso. Aaron Hernandez holds a degree in electrical and environmental engineering from Rexburg University on Earth. He will assist with electrical infrastructure and maintenance and will arrive in 2 days. 80. Alright. Oh, your payroll information is now verified. As per contract with us, you will receive a weekly wage for your efforts as Star Steward. At the end of the last day of the week, you will receive your weekly compensation directly into your galactic bank account. On Calypso, weeks are 8 days in length. As per standard galactic procedure, the last day of the week on any planet, Hom Day, is considered a weekend. Okay. Not sure how that helps me, but okay. Actually, no. Let's do this one first. Alright. And I shall water crops. I don't know why I feel the need to do this perfectly, but I do. Makes my brain... Oh, that's wrong. Makes my brain happy. I ruined that one. That's okay. My brain is just like, do the shapes right. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Is there anything else that I feel like I need to make at the fabricator? Fabric. Maybe if I made that, maybe I'd be able to make more things. Okay. That's not gonna help me at all. I shall put it in here. And we will sleep. Here, let's eat this first. Now we sleep. Why? Because I have nothing else I can do, really. I mean, yeah, I could gather stuff, but there's no point. Okay. Alrighty. Bok choy is done. We'll go ahead and plant more of it. Oh, there's a fourth right there. There we go. And then we will water everything. What else would we do? I don't know. Good of a question for you guys, it is me. I'm not doing this well. That's okay. Like that. And then like that. I still have one more. One spot. Okay. Fill it back up. And then make my character eat. And move to the next day. So now our new friend is coming. Oh, this is far away. Oh, he's got a cool ship. That's so cool. Another person. Welcome. And you got my resume? Well, my name is Aaron. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, and they gave him, like, full art, too. I'm your electrical engineer, and there's nothing better than an engineer who's a bit engineered himself. At least that's what it says on my galactic ID. And Paul says there's nothing like a good handshake to start a friendship. Ooh, we could flirt with him, huh?
Sure.
I don't remember.
Oh, how convenient. You have the key?
Just a friendship. What?
Key?
It's right here.
Hurry. You put it on Mars.
I get it. Space life is a lonely business. Seen it before, heard it before. Play your cards right is what I'm saying. Oh. Anyway, on to more important matters. The Pan Galactic Parliament sent me here to help you out. Why? No idea. But it's not for me to question their wisdom. I'm just here to do some work. Speaking of which, I have to get settled in. I've got a lot to unpack and preliminary scans to conduct. We can talk more later. Oh. No idea how to interact with them on controller. My lander terminal is broken. Could you take a look at it? Probably just needs a bit of progressive maintenance, but I'll take a look at it. I'll fix it by noon tomorrow, assuming there are no surprises. Okay. Literally just wait for tomorrow at noon. Okay. I can do that. Off this way to go back home. Alright. Well, this is done. I thought the carrots looked done too. Alright. So, we can then place these guys down. And then more carrots. Though, I'm not sure if I really need to be planting this much. I think I'm just gonna fill this out and then leave it be. Until we actually need it. In the future, I think I'll just like plant like 1 or 2 at a time of everything because this is absurdity. I don't need this much of everything. Alright. Let's see. Do that and that. And then we've refilled the crystals. Alright, I'm gonna put... Oops, I didn't mean to drop that. There we go. And I'll feed that to myself. And end the day. Didn't mean to eat, but I guess that's fine. Hey, Star Steward, I picked up a signal from a broken Cordy bot while doing some preliminary scans of the area. Unless there's someone else here I don't know about, I'm willing to bet the bot's yours. I got some sort of parts lying around and I'm pretty handy. Come by sometime with the bot and I might be able to fix it for you. Okay. Alright, nothing's done, so we'll just go ahead and water it all. I think I'll lower it to just do like 4 plots of everything. Because that just feels like it would be the appropriate way of handling things. You know? Alright. We shall go to our friend. Off this way. Assuming I can remember the route. Alright. Oop. Deliver quest items. Forging strong relationships is essential to growing your colony. Gifts, quests, and dialogue choices can improve your recent relationships. Find out what gifts each colonist prefers. Keep track of relationships in OmniTool OS. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to fix, though. Could probably have it ready for you by tomorrow morning, in fact. Let's just keep flirting with them. I'll go with your hands. They are mechanical, after all. Never get tired. Can do all sorts of... Oh, no! Talk more tomorrow. For now, I've got a robot to fix. Oh, no. I used to share a room with my youngest brother, Luis. He would ask me to keep my robot eye open as a nightlight. I miss Luis. Hello? Controller? Hello? Dude, his place is so much cooler than ours. Alright, we'll head back to our place and then it should be fixed. Because today is tomorrow, which is weird. It's weird they don't update it with time, but that's okay. Okay. Up here. Oh no, it's not quite time yet. Can just go in circles. Yeah, look at the food we can make. How do you make the raspberry pie? We need stuff that we are so far from being able to make. We can make veggie stew. Which is pretty cool. There we go. Quantum Quick registration. Congratulations, Administrator. You have successfully registered for your delivery pad. As a registered user, you can now buy items from Quantum Quick, the largest retailer in space. Simply access our store using your terminal and we'll deliver your order the next day. Quantum Quick, universe-wide one-touch delivery. Okay. So we can get a compactor. Garbage compactor to reduce waste into cubes. Sturdy compactor bin to store waste. Nutrient paste. Wooden torch. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this at all. Okay, well, we will move on to tomorrow. Have a great look, Tangerine. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Let me pop you a shout out real quick. There you go. Because you're a kind person. Oh, thank you. Hey, have a great lurk, dude. Have a great lurk. Our friend's back. Qwerty, are you okay? Cheerful beep. Qwerty, you're back. I miss you so much, you have no idea. Affectionate beep. I took some fiddling around, but I managed to get him into a working state. He even expanded his storage container too. Now Qwerty can carry more things. He seems to retain all his memories too, which I wasn't completely sure he would because of the damage he sustained, so that's good. But I couldn't help but notice one odd thing. There were traces of alien energy in Qwerty's system. That makes sense, actually. We ran into some functional alien ruins a while ago. Wait, seriously? That's incredible. And then I hate to cut the reunion short, but you gotta take me there now, right now. Alien tech in action? There's no way I could pass that up. Of course. Awesome. I can't believe I'm actually gonna see it working alien tech. Alright then, let's go. Oh man, he better not be pranking me. I'm having a pretty good weekend, yeah. I was super productive yesterday, so like I feel pretty good emotionally today. Frightened beep. What's the matter, buddy? Are you feeling nervous about coming back here? Assenting beep. Hey, it's okay. If anything happens, Star Stewart and I will be right here to bail you out. Hesitant beep. Poor thing. Alright. What? You have returned. What do you want? I want what is best for both of us. I apologize for breaking this one, but it is urgent I speak with you. I have adjusted communications, safer transmissions. This is too much to take in. Gotta remember to breathe. I require assistance. Create interface. Communicate with terminals. In exchange terminals. Restore this broken world. Human, work quickly. Tangerine!
We have returned, Tilda.
Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits! That's so sweet, dude! Thank you! That's so sweet! Wait, what are you? What's your name? Qwerty, are you okay? Cheerful beep. Are you sure? Okay. That voice say these terminals could help us. If we can trust it, does that mean we could terraform this planet? Is that even possible? Hold on, let me just see something. I see if I just... And then... Yeah, that should work. I really appreciate it, dude. Star Steward, I've got a pretty good idea of how to do this. I'll just mark a blueprint using my Omni tool. And there we go. There's your relay blueprint. That should work as an input-output translator, which you'll need to use these strange terminals. Okay. Do we just meet a real alien? I'm struggling to take this in. I'm definitely writing this down in my journal. Alright. So we need to craft the interface relay. I did, Zalek. I got a key. I forgot to put review key in my title. Thank you. That is my bad. There you go, it's fixed. Yes, we're checking it out early. And it didn't have, like, I don't know, I got super lucky. It didn't have a embargo or anything, so I was able to check it out right away. Yeah, this is the full game. I'm also, like, 2 hours in. But yeah, I got an early access copy of the game. Cause, streamer. You know, I'm not gonna complain, I'm having a good time. I was worried at first that there was gonna be an embargo, but there wasn't, so I shall appreciate it. Like, I legit had to double check because, it's so early and I wasn't told anything about an embargo, so I was like, no, there's just no embargo. Which is pretty nice. There I go. So we'll see how to craft the thing. I'm also playing on controller because I'm having wrist issues. Though I do have to use mouse for the interfaces. How do I make glass? I refined something, but I don't know what. It needs basic circuitry as well. That requires stuff I don't have. What is the difference between these? A compactor bin. I see. No, there's no glass here. There's nothing to help me along with this. Huh. I don't understand. Maybe the guy who has a store, our friend, can get us the basic circuitry in the glass? So I think he had a store. I think we could buy stuff from him. I'm not sure. The tricky part is I can't look anything up. I don't know if anyone's even played the full game on stream yet. I assume I'm not the first one to cover the game altogether, but I don't know. You know? I do not actually know. Yeah, so he has a shop. Okay, so I can get basic circuitry through him. You can double the water. HSD module. Matter manipulator odd. Okay, so faster tilling. This one's free for some reason. I need basic circuitry. Fabricate a solar panel. Okay, so I still don't know how to get glass. Hmm. That is something I do not know yet. I'll get there. Just not there yet. Yeah, I'm having fun. There's definitely a few things where I think they'll probably just be doing updates on before launch. So to make the circuitry, I need silicon. It's a source of glass. Is that something I can make? It can produce silicon. Maybe if I put either wood or packaging in? Maybe packaging will get me somewhere. It looks like it's just something you can put down. No, I can't refine that. Maybe I can refine like the random little things I've been finding. So like this. No, I can't refine that. Can I refine the wood? No. What about one of the fossils or one of these? No. So maybe this will give me hints. No, it's giving me the basic circuitry hint. But that doesn't help me with getting silicon. These are just crops. Have I not? No, that gave me the electricite or whatever. Gave me this, right? No. Oh, you know what? I bet it's the electricite. And I just haven't done it yet. You know, I'm pretty sure that's where I am missing stuff. I'm gonna quickly go use the restroom while this battle's running. I will be right back. Apologies for the silence, but I need to use the bathroom real quick. Hey, I'm back. This is Sasspot. Alright. I think I figured out what the problem was. with us progressing there. There you go. Oh, I finished a quest. Let's, nab the reward from that real quick. There we go. Fairies ready to be upgraded. Alright. Can I place vampire again? I can. So that's that quest done. Let me go ahead and take care of that. There I go. Alright. So I think I figured out my issue. So I'm gonna go put this in the forge. Because I don't think we have. Let me also... Where's my friend here? There we go. So all of this stuff that I don't really know what to do with can go in here for now. Because, like, what else do I do with it? I don't know. Alright, I'll go mine more of that stuff while I'm waiting. So I kind of just want to be here and watch it and see what it is. It's only halfway. I'm not patient enough. Let's go mine a bunch more of that. Just in case it is what I'm looking for. No harm in checking. You know? It's the weird sound. Oh, it's the crystal. Alright. Sure. Oh, I didn't want to go here. Oh, I didn't... Did I try... with this? That's the one that gave me Peridot, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over here instead. See if we can get more of this ore. We are at nighttime in game, so I'm just gonna grab this and go. Alright. Over here. Sus spot. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What's this giving me? I can't refine it further. So that doesn't really help me. Ha! Hi, cat! Oh my god, I did not know you were here. You scared the heck out of me. I just felt something on me all of a sudden. How do I get silicon? Oh, he just went to bed. Okay. I have no idea how to get silicon. Huh. 'Cause that takes silicon. So confused. I guess I'll try making this. No, it's decorative. From what I can see. Some of this food is refinable. Some of the alien food is refinable. That's probably how you do it. It says it's refinable. Oh, but it's that looking thing, not this looking thing. I see. Huh. I don't understand. Advanced refining. Food processing unit. I don't have that. Um... So these are things I haven't gotten yet. But that's okay. What? I've gotta be missing something, but this does not yield what I need. I do not know. What? Yeah, you can, but like the thing is like clearly there's a solution. Oh, you can do it with stone? Okay. Oh, this is gonna turn into glass because we're in a sandy area. Isn't it? If it does, then that's dumb because the game did not explain itself very well. That's all I have to say. I have no idea how I was supposed to think to do this. There's our silicon. Okay. I knew I was missing something. That did not explain itself well. How does standard rocks turn into silicon? Okay. I do not understand the logic, but at least I have silicon now, I guess. And you process silicon to get glass. Okay, can I split this? There we go. That's so ambiguous. I mean, fine, whatever. I'm just salty that's how you get silicon. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm sorry, but it don't. It don't make sense. And I ain't gonna pretend that it does, because it don't. It makes zero sense. But you know, it's fine. Alright. I was farming sodium chloride in advance of needing to craft some stuff later. Apparently. I don't know. I don't know what I was farming. I was farming this. I don't even remember what it turned into, but it's not. Oh no, it is in my inventory. This. Eldrasite. What am I gonna do with it? No idea. Absolutely no idea. But I have it. I can tell you that much. Being salty is a renewable resource. Oh no. Why did that just show like a random icon? That's not something we have in the game yet, that's funny. Alright. That was dumb though. In what world does stone turn into silicon? I can't think of any. Administrator logon detected. Confirming procedure override. Wait, this can't be right. What's up? Scans indicate significant changes in atmospheric composition. Atmospheric composition is now safe for humans to breathe. That has to be a bug, right? Well, there's one way to check for sure. So he's just gonna take his helmet off? Yep. Sure is. My stars above, I can breathe. Oh, seems safe, but okay. Joyous beep. Finally, some good news around here. This is more than just good news, this is real progress. I wonder what else these runes can do. Think we might see grass on Calypso? I don't know, but there's clearly a route over here. So this is gonna be something. Just ain't yet. Alright. Well, I think the next plan of action is to sleep. We could try talking to our buddy. See what he has to say. Give him a gift. We could give him food as a gift. Talk. Oh, wow. Okay, so we did 2 flirting options and now he's like, you make my pulse race. Okay. What? He likes us. He's neutral with us. He's a soft spot for gardening. How do I give a gift? Thanks. This is great. I didn't like it. Every game needs a love interest? Yeah. I mean, it looks like there's gonna be multiple through time. We just only have one at the moment. Alright. We shall sleep. Basically Pikachu. Where did the cat go? The cat came in here, scared me, and I think he just went to bed. I don't know. I will drink water, thank you. Dear Star Steward, it is to great surprise we confirm your last report. Your equipment is not capable of detoxifying Calypso's atmosphere within the reported time frame. However, your Omnitool readings support no other explanation. We are curious how you achieved such a feat. With this in mind, we are pleased to announce a new candidate for colony residents. To ensure their arrival, you must demonstrate our colony meets their transfer conditions. Transfer conditions: forge 5 steel ingots and cook 1 winter root stew. Okay, it's not hard. Ready for this? Dear Star Steward, we had dispatched Jim Bob Whitman to Calypso, set to arrive in 2 days' time. He holds a 2-year degree in mechanical and environmental engineering and 2 certifications, but his extensive work history in the field and has assisted multiple research papers in the fields of mechanical and environmental engineering. He is one dependent, Alicia, age 10. Okay. So that's that. So I'll take care of my crops. We'll do some watering of the crops. Don't know why I said it so funky, but you know. So I'm only gonna grow like, I don't know. If I have more than like 30 potatoes, I'm gonna wait to grow more. If I'm under 30, I'm only gonna grow 4 plants of it. Actually no. If I'm under 50, that's 45 on its own. I don't need to grow more potatoes. We're good. I promise. I promise you we do not need more potatoes. Alright. Don't know where the cat went. It was so weird. He just came in here, spooked me, and I think he's in bed. Need a bigger space watering can? Yeah. Except I don't really know how to get money. So... Eh? Just gonna put things in here, it's fine. Actually, let's keep our refined and our metals and stuff in here. Because having it at easy access is nice. Yeah. Let's go sleep. We need more potatoes. We don't even have a use for them right now. So... like, why bother? Oh? Solar storms. Just letting you know that I'm going to be staying inside for a while. Solar storms make my arms malfunction. You should check any electrical equipment you have to make sure it hasn't been damaged by the storm. Bad weather like solar storms can break machines on the farmstead. Keep an eye out for broken devices. They ain't productive when they're broke. Interact with broken machines to begin repairs. I don't understand. Does this... that has power. Why does my sound keep breaking when I'm doing this? I think this needs power on all sides. So this has to connect in like that to some degree though. So does this. I don't understand. How do I do this? From the start to the goal. Oh, so I can rotate this though. That makes it easier. There I go. Okay. So we now have milk root. And carrots. Okay. How many carrots do we have total? Let's see. Too many. Don't need that many. This is my first of this though. So, why is it not letting me right click to view info? Whatever. There we go. And these are also done. How many of these am I up to? Enough. I don't need to plate those either. At least for now, like if I have 50 or something, I don't see the need to make more of it. I do not see a need for 50 of anything. Alright. I'll go see my friend real quick. See how he's doing. Dude, we have so much food. I just don't really care about it right now. I assume it will become more of a thing later, but like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something I'm gonna need to stockpile right now. Especially when I can't even really make money super well, so I can't like upgrade constantly. My pa would sometimes put band-aids on my arms when they malfunctioned. I think it was more for him than me. See, we can like build a solar panel, get a solar panel blueprint, a cooker. There's these as well. So that's a faster tilling speed. The twin tank doesn't sound bad, but like, I don't know. I feel like I should save my money. Just a feeling I got. Alright. The music is very intense right now. I'm not really sure that there's a need for it to be so intense, but it is. Alright. So, I do not need all these seeds right now. Like, nothing wrong with having them, but I don't need them. Okay. So we are gonna eat and then go to bed. Alright. Takes a lot of days. There you go. Ah! She's an adorable little kid. How cute! Oh, she's an adult. I think she's a kid. Jim Bob. And he sneezed. I think. I think I'm okay. Alicia. Gosh darn it, girl. You're gonna take it a nasty tumble. Quick running around. Oh yeah, she's a cute little girl. Look at her. I'm tired of being stuffed in a spaceship. I'm gonna go and stash your toolbox if you don't quit this tomfoolery. Fine, whatever. Well, hello there. We're the new colonists. Mechanics, more precisely. Might not have been expecting my little girl, I reckon. Yeah, she'll be following me everywhere. And there ain't a thing on this planet she can't fix. If she goes and puts her mind to it, that is. Two more Earthlings on an alien planet. So you see any alien ruins yet? Come now, Alicia. Don't go bothering someone with that nonsense. Funny you should ask. So you have seen alien ruins. I've got tons of theoretical data and I've written several papers on the subject, though they've all been rejected so far, but Dad... Alright, that's enough now, sweetheart. The girl's got to learn not to be interrupted in every conversation with talk about aliens. The Pan-Galactic Parliament is peevish enough about them as is. We don't need no scrutiny here. Anyway, I've got to go and get started, but I'm sure I'll be seeing lots of each other. Come on, Alicia, I reckon we got some work to do. Alright. I don't see them. Huh. Maybe they... Aha! They have an upper area. That's her bedroom and it looks like a kitchen. Yeah, I do feel bad. Me and Alicia have been moving around a whole lot, and that ain't great for a kid. But it's about time we put some roots, I reckon. The universe is so big and beautiful. There just has to be other beings out there. Anyway, I need to do my homework later. Okay. So I assume tomorrow they'll give us more quests. And like move things forward. Because right now, like, I don't know, this game is very slowly paced. I will say that. I wish the pace was faster. You know? Even if that made it a short game, like, it's kind of annoying to constantly have to go to sleep for things to happen. I'm not really a fan of that. Being annoying. We got jewel fruit now. We don't have a lot of it, so we're actually probably gonna want to plant all that we got. Same with Noah fruit. And this is jewel fruit. So there and there, and then this. You have 8 of this. There we go. Beatle. But yeah, I'm wishing this game was a little faster paced. It feels a bit slow. Feels like it takes a long time to get anywhere. Like you just have to wait, which is annoying. Like, I'm still having fun. It's just an observation. As long as the pacing is communicated to player in X days Y event will happen. Slow is fine since players have different levels of OCD about mining, crafting, farming. True. True. But it's not always communicated what is needed to continue the main story. Like, you finish your quest and then you're just waiting. You know? So there is a certain amount of ambiguity in it. Which I think is what's bugging me. Like, they're pretty good about it, but it's not. They definitely have moments that are pretty ambiguous. And then stone making silicone. What the heck? Why does stone make silicone? I'm not gonna get over that. Because it don't make sense. Why would you make stone make silicone? Where's the logic there? Whatever the logic is, I don't get it. Like, right now, I don't have any quests. And I just am assuming that going to sleep is gonna trigger it. Because if it doesn't, I don't have much to do. Ew, I forgot to eat. We got another recruitment opportunity instead. A new candidate for Calypso. Okay. A metallurgist. Earn 4... Oh. It's already done. I have to do another veggie stew. I mean, okay. So their intro. Dewey Zhaoshu. He's a former academic philosopher and author with a PhD in applied philosophy from Starkmore University, Farkiki. He has since turned his focus to metallurgy and is excelled in complex metalworking and mining operations. He will be a valuable asset. He has a proclivity for meditation. He may prove difficult to find as he prefers quiet, out-of-the-way areas. If you cannot locate him, or if you find him stuck underneath a boulder, contact us immediately and we'll dispatch another metallurgist. Okay. Cool. He likes sunflowers. You like whatever that is. Some kind of like purple cabbage. I don't have it, whatever it is. So now in 2 days' time, a new thing's gonna happen. Yeah, so there is sand that you can blow, but you don't actually get it. If that makes sense. So like you can blow it away to uncover stuff. I'm confused. Why am I getting new stuff for everything? Very confused. Oh, we're in drought right now. Okay. Got it. But yeah, no, it was to smelt dirt. And then you got it. For glass and silicon. No. The native ones are gotten from those sand piles that I was talking about a minute ago. Okay. No reason to bother the full day. So either today or tomorrow. Today. You have a cool looking character, do ya? Hello. He's a cool looking character. You must be Star Steward. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Dewey, the new metallurgist. I'm also responsible for prospecting and mining equipment. I've just been looking around for a good spot to sit down and meditate. I don't suppose you know of any? Let's say you like to meditate. Meditation has been part of my life for a while now. Perhaps you'd like to join me sometime? I think I'll begin a meditation soon. Before I do, I want to let you know that I'm collecting NAC data on the ore around here. If you come across anything interesting, please let me know. I find mining often turns up the most fascinating things. The four of us can do any mining, though. We need to set up an auto winch. Trouble is, my blueprints don't match the specifications of the mine shaft here. If you could talk to the mechanic, Jim Bob, I think his name was, he should be able to give you a better blueprint for the auto winch. I also have a blueprint here for the prospecting suit, which I thought you would be interested in. You'll need it in the auto winch if you want to do any mining. Alright. Now, I think I'm going to find a nice quiet place to sit with my thoughts. No matter how remote or distant the colony is, it's still part of the universe and we're not alone. Okay. I want to see his info. Dewey. He likes crabs. Yeah. Cool. So we need to go find Jim Bob. I'm not 100% sure where we are right now. Oh, the canyon now. Okay. But yeah, I already took care of all the sand piles, so I can't show you what they look like. That was the first thing I did because I thought it would bring me to progressing in the story. Turns out I just had to wait. Yeah, it sounds like it. Oh, your thing is broken here. I will fix it for them. I don't know what it is, but I fixed it. Because it not working is not a good thing. Ah, I get you. Yeah, I can go and make a auto winch blueprint for you. Be good to get some proper mining going on this planet here, I reckon. But if I'm making that, I won't have time to fix my hyper condenser. I already fixed it. Here's your blueprint. Awesome. Bye. I feel like I do kind of take these games at a bit of a faster pace than some people do. So maybe that's my problem. But like usually it feels like you're overwhelmed with things to do in this genre of game. And I very much just have one task I'm following every day, which is a little boring. I don't know, it doesn't feel like we're moving that fast. Meditation is like tuning. Okay. Oh, I have to craft it. Okay. Got it. Let's go see what it takes. See if I happen to already have the mats or not. And if I don't, that's fine. I'm not going out of my way to try to get them. Alright. That's not what I want. I want to go in here. Okay, so auto winch. We need 4 basic circuitry. So I need more copper ingots. Pretty sure I have a bunch of copper. That's not where that was supposed to go. Pick it up, please. There we go. There we go. Alright. Beyond that, what else do I need? I need some steel ingots. Do I have that in my inventory? I don't. We're gonna have to go around gathering some. So that's what we'll do. So we will wander around gathering iron. Honestly, I'll just gather any ore I see. There's no harm in it. But I am focusing on an area where I know there's iron. Alright. Right there. Yeah, I might as well mine everything here. At least for now, because, like, I don't know what kind of ores I'll be able to get through this auto mining thing. Or, like, this endless mining thing. So... yeah. They also very much drip feeding characters to us. I don't know. I'd like it to be a bit faster of a pace. Like, it's not bad, but it could definitely be faster without negatively impacting it. Alright. Like, yes, I am enjoying it and everything. Oh, girl's here. Hi. The universe is big and beautiful. There has to be other beings out there. Anyway, I need to do my homework. She always talks about her homework. I mean, I guess that's the thing kids do. Or at least I did as a kid. There we go. So then I'll go back because I have enough steel to like actually do what I need with it. So then we'll pop it in and then we'll sleep. And then boom, it will be good to go. Alright, so I am gonna make some more of those. I have enough now. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Stop that because I need this more importantly. Or like more urgently. That's the right word. So that matters more to me right now. So I'll go get the 2 data chips. There you go. Our circuitry. Oh, I forgot to eat. Food supply regulations. As per code 12.9538, any colony of 4 or more people is required to have a designated food supplier and seller. It is part of Star Steward's role to provide food to small colonies. Failure to comply will result in starvation of the colony. Extended failure to comply may result in a drop of the colony's population, which would then absolve you of the food vendor requirement. Please note, however, that this is not a desirable outcome. Alright. Okay. How do I do this? I need to talk to Jim Bob. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this for now. Finish the auto winch, and then we'll talk to Jim Bob before we finish this one off. Oh, I also need to craft a prospecting suit. Okay, that will make it slower. I'll go ahead and put some rocks in the processor. And then head on over to Jim Bob. I just realized it's below freezing in this world. And the little girl's wearing a dress. Okay. You got to start a decent farm, Star Steward. It's small, but heading in the right direction, I reckon. Back when I lived on a farm, we had what we used to call community boxes, where we put all the crops we weren't using and the neighbors would come and buy them from us. I reckon you can do it with a community box of your own. It'd help the colony out, too. Even the PGP could buy from you if you had the right equipment. But I don't know how to make that happen. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Hope that helps. No, it doesn't. What? That's it? Talk to Aaron. Who's Aaron? Oh, it's my electrical engineer. Okay. Envy! How are you doing? Suwey said to check Discord. Hey, thanks, Ranger. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Suwey let me know dinner's ready. Of course the ad just went off too. Of course it did. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. I gotta go grab dinner. Suwey just let me know that it's ready. So, well, Ranger told me that Suwey let me know, but you know. I will be back in just a few minutes here. I apologize. So, we're gonna sneak on over. I need to turn the music volume off. We'll just do that. All right. I will be back in a few minutes. Let me get you guys words on stream set up before I go. Or at least get it loaded. Get the connection going. Boot up my hard drive. Because the video's on my hard drive that I use. Oh, I got to turn autopilot on. There you go. You can see my mouse moving. Okay, I will be back in a bit. Oh my god, that's a head. Oh my. That's a head. What? Bro. Excuse me? Excuse me. I was in the middle of reading a thing and he just goes and is like, boom. Like, bro, that ain't necessary, is it now? Let's... Actually, I kind of trust my abilities. I'm just pressing buttons. No, I'm not. I'm pressing good buttons, okay? I'm not just pressing buttons. I'm pressing the good buttons. You got it? Oh my god. Nope. Nope. It's just even... Come on. Yes, we are. We are good with dogs. What a strategy. And the thing is we're applying more debuffs to him every time we were healing with Lance. You hear? You hear what I'm saying, right? Not next to me. At the top, you can put another flag bearer. Okay. Gosh dang it, Silurian. Gosh dang it. Buddy. I'm considering purchasing a video game machine. Where would I buy such a thing? Anywhere, really. Well, there are lots of options. PC, mobile consoles, whichever features violence. Oh my god. This is insane. No. I was punching him and it did nothing. Oh? Well, that was completely by mistake. Whoa. Oh no! 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 I guess we won't take it. You can't for this. See, for this I go, oh yeah, sure, whatever. For like the bloody gory stuff, I like freak out. Like, look how cool it is. In real life, I'd be terrified. I can handle this just fine. It's cool to me to look at. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, now I don't like it. Now I don't like it. I was fine until we got to this. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Where do you go? Chicken, chicken, chicken. Where is your pen? Chicken, chicken, chicken. Check the map. Oh, you so right. I have a map. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. And I didn't listen to it. And now I screamed. Okay. It's cheese and chicken and bacon. Like, what? Did anyone else see that? That was hurt. That was attack. Oh no. Nope, 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 nope. 1,000 times over, no. What's over here? Bro, I don't think that's necessary. Just saying. I'm currently terrified. I've been slowly making my way through here. Die. It's back. I don't like that. Oh my god, that's a head. Oh my. That's a head. What? Bro. Excuse me? Excuse me. I was in the middle of reading a thing and he just goes and is like, boom. Like, bro, that ain't necessary, is it now? Actually, I kind of trust my abilities. I'm just pressing buttons. No, I'm not. I'm pressing good buttons, okay? I'm not just pressing buttons. I'm pressing the good buttons. You got it? Oh my god. No. No. It's just even. Come on. Yes, we are. We are good with dots. What a strategy. And the thing is we're applying more debuffs to him every time we were healing with Lance. You hear? You hear what I'm saying, right? Not next to me. At the top, you can put another flag bearer. Okay. Gosh dang it, Silurian. Gosh dang it. Buddy. I'm considering purchasing a video game machine. Where would I buy such a thing? Anywhere, really. Well, there are lots of options. PC, mobile consoles, whichever features violence. Oh my god. This is insane. No. I was punching him and it did nothing. Oh? Well, that was completely by mistake. Whoa. Oh no! 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 I guess we won't take it. You can't for this. See, for this I go, oh yeah, sure. Whatever. For like the bloody gory stuff, I like freak out. Like, look how cool it is. In real life, I'd be Alrighty, I am back. Ooh, I have a message. Oh, someone in Halcyon went live. Arch did. Alright. Let me turn the game sounds back on. Alright. You want a blueprint for this community box, right? I make that happen, but first I'll need 3 palisite and 5 scarlet sodium for the beacon. Once you got the materials, come back and I'll just whip it up. Oh, that's easy. Most of it's literally right here. Wait. Don't I have some palisite and scarlet sodium in my inventory? I do. It doesn't update based off your inventory, it looks like, though. Which is fine. Alright. I'm gonna slightly... Oops. There you go. I'm also distracted by food. Suwey makes a bomb mac and cheese. He made some bacon mac. Alright. There we go. So I got what I need, so I just have to head back. Easy. Alright. So now we know how to make the thing. Yummy. Alright. So I got 2 more things to craft. What do we need to make the community box? That is not what I wanted. Community box. We are going to need some basic circuitry. So we need first some silicon, which I believe is currently being made. Yeah. So let's see. We need 2 basic circuitry. Aluminum ingot and steel ingot. Okay, what about for this? Need more silicon, more basic circuitry. Meaning we're gonna need more copper as well. Unless we have a bunch and it just needs to be processed, which we do. Steel, however, we do not have more of. So I'm gonna need to pick another area and go mining. I should probably take care of my crops too. Minor thing. Alright. Let's see how much of each we have total. So this one's at 9. So we'll want to grow more. This, we actually still want more bok choy. Do we want more of these? No, we don't need to make more of those. Alright. I guess this is probably gonna be way more bok choy than we need, but might as well plant it. Alright, battle time. I shall eat dinner while the battle runs. I don't know how Suwey perfects the texture of mac and cheese. It's just the texture is always amazing. It's like one of those cooking shows. Instead of calling it texture, they go, yes, it has a splendid mouthfeel. Has anyone else ever heard texture in food being called mouthfeel? I swear it's a thing. It sounds both bougie and silly at the same time. I'm working on my necromancer. Alright, I'm taking another bite for a minute. Can't stop me. Alright. Ugh, I just want to do that. There we go. Alright. Like that. It's such a weird shape. I don't know why it's in such a weird shape. Alright, so there's 3 more silicon there. We're gonna need more iron. Hmm. I'll switch those for the time being. And then we'll go to another area and mine out a bunch of stuff. Because we already finished this region. So I'll mine out all the ores here. Because I need some of them. I'll do it till my character gets hungry. Because, you know, getting resources is important. So I'll wait for him to reach a red level of tired. Oh, hey, there's a sand thing. That's where you get the natural seeds from. This one was active skiing ages ago. I doubt they're paying attention, but yeah. Not just where that comes from. Alrighty, right here. Alright. We'll finish this up later. We didn't finish this area, which is totally fine. Alright. I am low-key kind of focusing on the community box first, though, because I have so much stuff I can sell. Alright. Real quick, I'm gonna use this. And... do that there. I don't need it. Alright. What else did I need? I needed iron. I don't think this will be enough, though. That's for the community box, right? Yeah, I also needed aluminum. Well, we'll go ahead and sleep. So all of that will be done processing. No, that's not aluminum. I think this is. Mm-hmm. I only have 2 via that, though. That's gonna take no time. I might as well just... well, it'll probably happen while I'm farming. So, I'll just farm real quick. Farm the special crops. Here. And there. Boom. There we go. It's not quite done yet. It's almost there. So once we finish that, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, actually. I think probably copper. Because I need to make more data chips. Actually, no, I don't. Now aluminum's done. I might need more silicon. Is what I'm gonna need. Which is easy to do. That's just rocks. Why is it rocks? I don't know. If you think you hear salt, it's because you do. Okay, so you got your community box and a colony of hungry people to feed. Let me tell you a couple things so you don't go and starve us to death. Colonists need food to live, and we get that food from you. It might be obvious to you, but I thought I'd go and say it just in case. Make sure you put the food we request in the community box every week so we don't waste away. You'll earn a premium on any items sold to complete these requests, since that's essential for a successful and happy colony. Anything else you add in will also be sold overnight, but you won't get any bonuses for those. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Now go and grow some crops. I can hear my belly rumbling already. So they want 5 bok choy. I hate how this splits. Why does it split like this? There's 5 bok choy. Then we're gonna need 4 of that. So I have 1 already. Oh no, 2 of that. What's this? Quantum Quick Vernals on sale now. Quantum Quick is please announce we expand our inventory for the Polaris annual Vernal sale. There are now new recipes available to buy. Ooh. What can I buy? Soy milk recipe. And raspberry jam. But I don't have raspberry. Why would I care? Yeah. Okay. Then we need 6 of that one, 6 of the orange one, 4 of the one with green in it. Okay, 6 of the orange one, 4 of the one with green in it. That was too many. Whatever. There we go. Can I sell like this? I can. So like miscellaneous stuff can go in there. Okay, so that will get me money. Then we need to go mining. Oh, you know what? I need some food before I do that. Let's go ahead and just like make one of these. Then if I notice myself dip between under like 30 or something, I'll make more. Oh, I need more bok choy actually. Do I have bok choy seeds in here? I don't. Okay. Got it. I'm figuring it out. So you go over here. Alright, then we want to go down. There we go. And then we start mining. Because when we're done with this, all this ore, we're gonna have to buy it. Unless, like, we can get it from the mining stuff. Which we probably can. I'd be surprised if we couldn't, to be completely honest. But for now, this is how we do it. There's my little robot. So, yep. Just gonna mine out entire areas. Then I should have the money from the food to, like, not have to mine. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'll want to be buying all the upgrades I can first. You know? It's gonna be silly not to buy the upgrades. Upgrade everything before you just start buying consumable stuff. Unless you can only buy the consumable stuff, then you get that. I have a feeling we're going to be able to get it from the mining rig thing. Once that's done. Which, I mean, is a whole thing that I have to complete. But I'll get there. I just have to finish the prospecting suit, which is why we're mining. Because I need mats to do it. You know? There we go. I like how he's just like, I'm so tired. Literally, like, still has a quarter of his daily energy left. Like, sure, buddy. Whatever you say. What's this region? Just a random little enclave. Enclave? I don't know if that's the right word. This brings me to the other area, so let's go see if I got enough. I should have just gone to the other area. This is quite the path. The other area would have been quicker. That's okay. Alright. So we have the community box done. We're almost done with the prospecting suit. I'll double check what it is, but I believe I need both aluminum and iron. This probably is made enough. So pop the iron in. There you go. Let's peek. So I just need the steel ingot, which actually I only need one. Hold on, I'm just about done. I have one. I just don't have more than one. Let's deliver it tomorrow. I have a feeling it's gonna... Thought I was being talked to. I wasn't. Geosphere. Human can only relay short message. Provided data will restore geosphere. Truncated due to transfer buffer overflow. Nice. Whatever. I have stuff to go give to Dewey. Once we finish this first. Gotta do our daily farming or things will get behind. At least that's what I'm telling myself. There you go. Then get the watering done. There you go, that worked out way better. There you go. So we're filled up on water. Have we had this crop before? We have. Okay. Let's go deliver our stuff. Over here. Yeah, I wish they gave you quests at a faster speed in this game. Oh, he's not in an obvious spot. Love it. This guy goes and meditates in random places. Which, you know, it's great when you're trying to turn in a quest to him. Let's see if we can find him. Not there. I think there would be a great meditating spot personally, but, you know. Different tastes. See if he's over here. Nope. Alright. That's annoying. That's definitely a little bit annoying that he's so hard to find and track down. Alright. I doubt the map's gonna, like, tell me where he is. No. It's not. Okay. That's fine. We will explore. Literally, because I have no other option. Is that him there? No. He's gray hair. And the great part about it is he could be like walking there via a different route and I wouldn't even know. I don't know if he has a daily routine or not. Like, I don't know how this game decides that stuff. The annoying thing is I saw him all over the place before and now he's nowhere. So I can actually need to turn stuff in. Great. Love it. Nope. Okay. It's fine. I shall continue looking. A little salty, but I shall continue looking. Where did the dude go? Bro. I just want to turn in this quest. Why do they need to have a character that randomly wanders? And no way to track him down. Who thought that was a good idea? I don't know, maybe there is a secret way to track him down, but I don't know what it is. Oops. So the only lead I got is just wandering around until he appears. Check in here. So this feels like a good meditating place to me. Because it's weird. Nope. Okay. I might go back to where his area is and just see if he's near his house. Cause what? Does he really have to not be at his house? Yeah, he does. Okay. That is rude. Very rude. I'll go back to my homestead. Because that seems to be, like, the only place that I haven't, like, deeply searched is the farmstead. But I've definitely spent more time searching for him than I want to. Hmm. Okay, not here. Still have more area to search. I didn't pay attention to this for today. Oh, it has 8 days. I can take my time on it. Out this way? No. Of course he wouldn't be out this way. Where is the dude? He just have to turn in a quest. Let me turn in my quest. This is rude. I just want to find him. It's a dude with gray hair. Okay, I'm going back to his equipment area. But I will say this is quite annoying. Maybe he'll have come back to his area. No. No, he didn't. Hey Mark, how's it going? This game is being rude right now. This character doesn't stay in one place and the map is huge and there's no way to track where they are. And I need to return a quest to them to like continue the story. So yeah. Love it. I'm just gonna head back to the main area. You think he'd be like asleep near his area, but no. He's not. There's the little girl. That's not who I'm looking for. I know, I'm just like getting really salty because like why would they make a giant map and then have a character that could be at any random spot and then make you turn in quests to them and have no way to track them? Why? Maybe at the beginning of the day he's like at his place. Why is my hand cramping? I hate it. It's fine, it's better. So I'm trying to just beeline it to where his house, or so-called house is. Like, it's not actually a house, but his general region is. Because maybe if I hightail it, he'll be there. He is! Ugh, that sucked. I don't like this character. Now mine shaft is up and running, you should know how to mine safely. It's a useful skill to have, and that's for certain. Let me run you through the basics. To begin prospecting, use the auto winch. You can mine, okay, the numbers on the ground indicate how close you are to any hazards, as you might. So it's literally Minesweeper. If things get too dangerous, it will eject you from the mines. Okay. Cool. These are all one away, really? I think it's gonna be that one. Is this safe? They all have one around them. What? Oh, there we go. I got 4 stone. So is it, wait, is it how many away they are? Or how many are around them? That's all it's gonna give me. It's not gonna give me the other bits of it. No. The important bits. Okay. That's cool. So am I getting unlucky? Oh, I'm invisible. Oh wait, right here is gonna be safe. I don't understand. Oh, so it has to be that one. Around all of those. But this one has another one, so it's this one for sure. That corner is probably safe. This one has another one. Nope. But yeah, it just gets me the same stuff again. So I'll get the clearly fine ones. Oh wait, this one is safe because, yeah, the corners are fine. I totally know how Minesweeper works. Right here will be safe, so this one is dangerous. That one is dangerous. So I don't like how I can't mark what's like likely to be bad. This has 2, so, and this has 1, and this has 1, so it's probably this one. And then it's this one, so I think I can go here. Uh-huh. So it's that and that we already know, so this is safe. I like how they literally just make this Minesweeper. Alright. Oh, you all are gonna have 1? So that's just gonna give me a 50-50 shot. Love it. I'd say, okay, really? My controller's being rude. Work, please. There we go. Okay, it just gives me more of the ores I already have, though. So when I need ores, I can just go there. It's a more interesting way to get ore. Alright. Then you use the alien terminal. Ugh. It's battle time. Sorry about that. I totally forgot. We'll do it right now. Well, this noise is annoying. Finished a quest. Alright. Upload complete. Administrator logon detected. Confirming procedure override. Scans show changes in ecosphere conditions. Volcanic activity has resumed. Temperatures are increasing substantially. Nearby water composition is freshwater. Freshwater, huh? Looks like I don't have to rely on ice crystals anymore. That's a relief. Cheerful beep. Well, if the temperature is going to increase, then the ice crystals will probably melt. Oh wow, it really is just water. Look at that. That's easy. It's proper water now. Oh yeah, we still need to do our daily farming though. I didn't actually do that yet. Oh yeah, the crystals are already gone. Look at that. Look at that. Cat, move out of the way. Okay, grand opening. Hello, Star Steward. I've gone and set up shop, and now that there's fresh water to be had, I'm selling sprinkler blueprints and water pump blueprints. And I've got a variety of seeds around too, so come by and take a look if you're in the market for that kind of stuff. Okay. I don't really like the music that's playing. Let's go ahead and go see how what he has. But yeah, it's kind of nice knowing that I don't have to worry about mining. Welcome. Now my shop's open. I can sell you water pumps and sprinklers, but they ain't gonna help no one unless you know how to use them. First, you're gonna want to place a water pump near water. Make sure it's powered or you'll get no use out of it. And if you need more range, you can daisy chain water pumps. When you got your water pumps sorted out, you can place sprinklers around them. And there you have it, automated watering of your crops. Now just make sure they don't go and spray me out of nowhere when I'm walking by them, and we're all set. Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy the blueprints from our friend here first then. Okay, I can't use his shop right now. Or his. I guess it's too late at night. Alright. There we go. What I am gonna do is I am gonna see what's in here currently. And then see what I can process the most of. We're not gonna do stone, but let's see here. We got 9 of this, 18 of this. It's probably gonna win. Yep. So we'll go ahead and do, oh my gosh, I dropped it. Ugh. There we go. So go sleep. Yeah, I am enjoying it. I think I might play my own music next time. Because I am a little sick of the music already. Also, would this be like, do, 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 over and over? Like, why? Anyway, I'm gonna quit the game right now, and we're gonna switch to, Coffee Talk 2 for a little bit, just for some chill vibes before I end stream. I might only go until the next battle.